All right, you're here with me. This is my healing smoothie. So most of you guys that are watching this have recently became a client of Empowered Prevention, and I'm doing this so that hopefully it makes more sense out of making your healing smoothie. This is for me. I won't ask anyone to put this much stuff in their smoothie, but I use a NutriBullet. Oh, so I just use this NutriBullet, and I am able to fit, and it blends up smoothly, all the things you're about to see. So, start with our wild blueberries, 2 cups. Get a nice base in there. For flavor, I just put a splash of OJ, and you'll see why once we get going. For most of you, you'll do a 1/4 or a 1/2 cup of cilantro. At this point, it's been almost a decade of doing this thing. I can just jam in about that much. Remember, food as medicine. I can eat as much cilantro as I want. Does a great job binding to lead, crosses the blood-brain barrier. A little banana, which few people realize that it's actually antimicrobial. And then I top this off with coconut water. So that's close to everything food-wise. This is some ground flax seeds. You can put ground flax seed, chia seed, hemp seeds. I do the flax seed because of my history with high blood pressure. Pick what you like. And then now we're going to get into the supplements. So these are some of my key supplements. Some of these are based on genetic testing, and others are based on microbiome testing and vitamin and mineral testing. So selenium and zinc, almost every person I work with should be putting zinc sulfate in. I do a dropper, just probably about 2 or 3 servings. Selenium is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drops. That's all you need. And then we start getting into this stuff. So we got some organic barley grass and spirulina. So Nutri cost 2 pounds of spirulina because we go through it so quick in my house. I usually do 2 teaspoons of that and 2 teaspoons of the barley grass juice powder, which barley grass juice powder does not have gluten. It is the grass before the grain is created. Barley grass powder would have gluten in it. Papaya powder. So if you don't know, one of my main things I dealt with was a digestive issue. Papaya, arguably the most enzyme-rich food on this planet, and in Omaha, Nebraska, we don't grow fresh papaya. Then this is a little liver support, some glutathione. These are tiny little scoop, and once again, you won't put all this in yours, but I want to show you what goes in mine, and then how smooth this thing actually gets when I'm done. Lion's mane. A lot of people take this for cognition, but for me, it's for old nerve damage, which has helped me a ton, actually. And then we're going to get into chaga, MSM, and then I'm going to add a little creatine monohydrate. And that will be the final ingredients before we blend this up. Don't mind my son having fun in the background. So 6 grams of MSM to help with my connective tissue. I've had a lot of joint injuries. Chaga, phenomenal immune booster, immune modulator, and great at tearing down the immune system of the bugs. And then finally, a little creatine, and we'll top it off with liquid and get to blending this thing up. Got most of my ingredients, well, all of them. I'm going to add a little bit more water. My Berkey takes all the fluoride out, everything that is horrible in our tap water. Yes, it's triple osmosis, so it rips everything, but hey, I got like a week's worth of minerals and micronutrients in here, so. Ready? And then no chunks, nice and smooth. Pretty liquidy too. I don't like mine too thick. Then, so your teeth don't get all dark,